to our KPC Daily Devotional. Let's begin by reading from the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 12, and we will start at verse 13. Someone in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the family inheritance with me." But Jesus said to him, "Friend, who set me to be a judge or arbitrator over you?" And he said to the listeners, "Take care. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of possessions." This week we've been hearing from my second collection, Your Inner Dog, Finding Your Place in the Human Pack. And today, The Bone Collector. We have 3 young puppies in the house, all of them actively teething. They chew on, practically anything and everything. Lab puppy Dakota likes to lie under a heavy chest on legs and has chewed one leg almost through. He has, of course, no idea of the danger he's putting himself in. Probably a whole nother lesson right there. My wife decided we needed to get them something to chew on, like big beef bones. But she couldn't just get 3 for the puppies. Dogs have a profound sense of fairness, and the other 5 dogs would rightly expect to get bones too. So she got 8 bones, 1 for each dog. Passed them out that evening, one at a time, by name, and this is your bone. Each dog picked a different bed to settle on, and quickly the house was filled with the sound of contented gnawing and slurping. They were all quite happy with their bones, and, at least for a while, the furniture was safe. After about 20 minutes of this, a couple of dogs got up to get some water. I haven't tried it, but bone gnawing must be dry business. When they came back, their bones were gone. They glanced around, and each one decided that the next closest bone had to be theirs, so they went to reclaim what they thought was their bone. But another dog was chewing on it. That was his bone or her bone. There was a lot of growling and snarling, gnashing of teeth, some fighting. Then, a couple more bones were missing. More snarling, more fighting among more dogs over ever fewer bones. I looked in the next room, and there lay our white lab, Cheyenne, on her bed, chewing her bone, surrounded by 4 other bones. She would get up from time to time and cruise nonchalantly among the other dogs, pilfering bones that appeared momentarily unclaimed. Once in her bed, she fiercely defended all of her bones against all boarders. I picked them all up and redistributed them back to their proper owners. But soon Cheyenne was sneaking through the house, picking up every bone in sight. You see, she is a bone collector. The church fathers called it avarice, and it is one of the 7 deadly sins. We now call it greed. The desire for more and more money, or houses, or more and more possessions, or bones. Humans are not the only creatures who suffer from the deadly sins, and dogs are not the only creatures who collect bones. Greed is the belief that material things can make you happy. At first, there might be some excitement at having something new, but what is new today is old hat tomorrow. And that kind of happiness wears off in no time at all. Then you need something else, something more, and more and more. If only you could have enough. But today's enough is tomorrow's not enough. And only if you could have it all. But even if you could have it all, by the next morning, the satisfaction would be gone. Happiness only comes through love, shared experiences with others, the satisfaction of loving and being loved. Happiness comes through faith and courage and perseverance and accomplishment against the odds. Happiness comes through Jesus. It's part of that abundant life he promised to those who follow him. People can have little or nothing and still be happy, while people who have everything are never happy. I haven't figured out a way to explain that to Cheyenne. She obsessively collects bones as if more bones could make her more happy. But then, she's just a dog. So tell me, how much would it take to make you happy? I wish you a blessed day ahead. Goodbye.